The roof is on fire, gonna burn it to the ground. Yeah, last train to awesome town. Come on, won't you party with me? This party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, this party has like 5 different kinds of nachos.
Whoa, that's off the hook crazy.
5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. Let's train to awesome town. Come on, everybody, won't you party with me now? Last train to awesome town. Come on, won't you party with me? Last train to awesome town. The roof is on fire, gonna burn it to the ground. Yeah, last train to awesome town. Come on, won't you party with me? Party with me. Party with me. Party with me. Party with me. 5 different nachos.
Hello, you are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour Christmas Spectacular Part 2 and the last show of the year.
I'm really enjoying this Animal Crossing music.
I'm Caleb.
Me too. And I'm Rachel.
And
I'm Jake.
That's birthday boy Jake.
It's my
by the
birthday.
way.
Yep, it is definitely
Heyo.
Jake's birthday.
It's Jake's birthday. He's 19. He's becoming an old man. Like
I had
me.
a kid tell me I was old yesterday.
It's okay. I get
Yeah.
told I'm old all the time.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay.
I'm only a few years older
Accepted.
than you are, too.
And then they try to climb on my legs like I'm a tree.
It's because you're so tall.
I know. All right, so in today's show, we of course have your nerd vocab like always in the third slot. Then we are going to have your Nintendo news up first. Second, we're going to talk about our top 3s of the year. That's movies, anime, and games. And then on the fourth slot, we'll have
Square Enix stuff.
We have
From
Squeenix stuff.
From me.
Squeenix stuff. And then
And
lastly,
bonus stuff if we'll get around to it.
yeah, we have bonus stuff. And then lastly, we'll talk about movies.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yep.
All right, here on the Nerd Edification Hour. Alrighty then. So first up, we have again Nintendo news.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So for those of you who don't know, Monster Hunter 4 is around the corner, coming out next
What
year.
is it?
Explain
What is
to
it?
us what Monster
Yeah,
Hunter
explain to
4
someone
Uh,
like me. I don't know what it is.
Okay, Monster Hunter 4 is basically a bunch of technically boss fights, pretty much, where you fight monsters with oversized weapons, and it's really fun.
Is it a JRPG?
It's like an RPG.
Isn't it like
There's a lot of
mission-based?
grinding,
It's mission-based, right?
a bunch of missions that you have to do.
Is it multiplayer?
Yes,
It can be, yeah.
it is multiplayer, and the Monster Hunter 4 actually has online now, which Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the 3DS didn't for whatever reason.
The DS didn't, but I think the Wii U.
The Wii U version did, which, you know. But this time they're actually including it, which is a good thing. So that'll be fun. And in the last game, they introduced a companion for you to help, you know, fight monsters and such. And so the new companions this time around are cats. There are these little cat people.
Yeah, it's
They're
really
like a
cute.
whole little race. I don't know. They're called something else, but
Cats.
yeah, there's this little cat
Turn
race.
your
And,
face to the moon.
Oh.
It's cats.
and so they have a
Yes.
whole bunch of different costumes
I was
for
hoping to
little
get
kitty
that.
cats. Like they have a Street Fighter outfit, like Chun-Li and Blanca. I think that's his name.
Blanca, raised
Blanca?
by eels.
Yeah, raised by electrical eels,
Oh my god.
where you dress up the little cats and they pretty much do that. And they also have Dante from Devil May Cry.
That is going to be the most adorable, angry-looking cat creature I'm ever going to
Wielding
witness.
giant swords.
Yeah, it's Dante. It's just that he's so
Yep.
angry all the time.
So yeah, and Jake's response on Facebook was like, "That's adorable."
Mhm.
I'm just like, "That's hilarious."
Slash.
I didn't even know what it
hilarious,
was. I saw some cats
Yeah.
with weapons, and that was cute.
Indeed. And also, in other Nintendo news, Smash Brothers 4 will not have any more patches.
Is it good? Is it like
Is it all
balanced?
right?
Is it done?
They say it's done, but, with Mewtwo on the way, it might need... But they're saying
They're
no
gonna
more.
rebalance
They
that.
did
We're
say
gonna-
that you can't download Mewtwo anymore. Like if you haven't already registered for the download, or if you haven't already pre-order or something like that. They said that you had to get him on both your 3DS and your Wii U. Now you can't do it. Like you can. It's weird. I don't know.
When was this? Because I didn't...
This was posted maybe 3 days ago. Like you can't get them on both anymore now if you haven't done it already.
You have to choose one.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
Wii U?
any sense.
That's just what they said. I will look
Caleb's
it up.
concerned.
I will
I am
look it up.
concerned. I'm like, hey, look, I want him on both. And it
I
didn't
will
make
look it
any
up for
sense.
you
Like
right now.
I've never seen anything where it's like, oh, here's you just...
Dude, I've been playing
Do
as
this.
Wii Fit trainer. I'm the
And?
bomb at that character. I'm so good.
You're like,
It might be one of my maybe my new main. I don't know. That Duck Hunt Dog and Pikachu, of course.
interesting. Well, while Rachel's looking that up, I guess we'll go ahead and move on to play this song.
What? Play the what?
Play a song.
Okay.
It's as Rachel suggested last week, Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yes.
Was it
The,
Christmassy?
Yes, it's Carol of the Bells or
All right.
something like that. And so you are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio, and we'll be talking about our top threes up next.
Okay.
And we are back on the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. I'm Rachel, and I have with me my friend Jake.
That's me.
That's the birthday boy.
Birthday boy.
Got Caleb
And
over here.
Caleb.
Yo,
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa, and Jolly Festivus.
And yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty much.
indeed.
So now we're going to go over our top threes of the year.
Well, I continue to try to find this.
Rachel's
thing.
looking for the exclusive. I'm at this point. I'm feeling like it was a troll, but you know,
Look it up.
She's looking. Yeah.
Mewtwo exclusive. Look it up.
All right. So now we're going to talk about what are our three movies of the year. What is that?
We're starting with movies first. I know
Sure.
we have to go top 3 games, movies, and anime.
Yes.
So we're starting with movies first.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not? Live a little.
Sweet.
All
Okay.
Jake, go ahead since you already got yours.
I went to go visit my cousin at his work the other day, and he had a whole bunch of DVDs he was throwing out. He didn't need. He was giving them away. I picked up the Matrix trilogy, so I have those, but I've already seen them. I also got Troy on DVD. I've never seen that, and I watched it, and it was really, really good.
It's not historically accurate.
Oh, definitely.
Or
Giant wooden horse.
yeah,
Sure. it's not.
or myth accurate either. They hardly follow the
That's
myth.
not what I was relying on that movie for.
I know.
But
I just wanted to tell you.
I'll watch
that if
old
you-
documentaries if I want to learn.
that if you read the original myth, it doesn't follow it at all.
You mean Achilles' heel?
No. Oh.
Basically, the movie follows Achilles, who is a famous warrior, as he tries to take the. What?
I found the thing.
You
so
did.
Keep going.
Okay.
No,
Rachel.
you.
No,
you
no,
did-
no, no,
That was pretty
continue
much
your
my
story.
thought on that movie.
No, continue. I have to
Okay.
wait till it loads. It might take a bit.
It's a cool movie with a lot of action. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. It was really good. I also watched The Secret of Kells, which is an animated movie, sort of animated to look like it's a mural. It takes place in, I don't know if it was Ireland or Scotland. I'm sorry, but it's
Probably Ireland.
okay. It's mythology, and this boy goes into a forest, and there's a little girl who's in charge of all the animals. It's mystical and fun. And then my favorite movie I saw this year was Ernest and Celestine. I bought the Blu-ray for that, and it's really cute. It's about this society where there's bears and mice, and all the bears live above ground, and the mice live underground, and they're repressed and treated like rodents. And it's about this bear and a mouse who become friends, and they sort of challenge the rules.
Interesting.
It's really cute. It's animated like watercolor,
Oh.
like a children's book. It's really nice. Those are my movies. I'm sorry.
That's
Rachel?
fine.
Rachel?
Okay, so what you have to do is if basically the only way to get Mewtwo, which is this is what they announced, you have to have both copies of the game, right? But that also unlocks the soundtrack, et cetera, But if you have the digital versions, you have to go through this extra hurdle, which is linking your 3DS and your Wii U, which like they have to be linked with each other through Club Nintendo before or within 5 days of the download. So, and if it's not linked to Club Nintendo and the 5 days runs out, it's game over. No soundtrack, no Mewtwo. So, basically, if you haven't done it, like linked them together and had the, it's only if you have the digital copies though, then you're pretty much out of luck.
All right, so I'm okay because both
You're
my
okay.
copies are
Physical.
Rachel copies. So
Yes.
What
good.
are your movies, Rachel?
Movies.
My movies? Well, my favorite one that I've seen this year is Guardians of the Galaxy because I laughed my head off during that movie and it was really fun and I could sing to all the songs because I knew all the songs because those are like songs that my parents would play a lot when I was young. So Hooked on a Feeling got sang a lot. Actually in the entire theater. We were all singing it. And I recently saw, I think it was last week, I saw Big Hero 6 with some friends of mine. And it was hilarious. Like, if you like superhero movies, but you don't want to go see all the, like, action-y live action stuff, go see Big Hero 6 because it's super neat. Baymax is just adorable. There's this part where
Is he a robot? What is
Hero,
he?
he's a robot, yeah.
yeah.
Where Hero is the
Stay
main
Puft Marshmallow Man.
kind of, yeah. Where Hero's trying to teach him how to do like a fist bump handshake thing. So he holds his head and they fist bump and then they do this number and then Hero goes pow, like making an explosion sound. But Baymax doesn't know how to make that sound. So he goes bah and he looks at his hand all confused. And so now whenever me and my friends will do the fist bump thing, one of us will go pow, and then the other one will go blah, 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 and it's adorable. But that was neat. And then my third favorite movie is a blank spot because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know whether it's going to be Into the Woods or The Hobbit.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that too. We're going to mention that later in the
Yes,
show.
we are.
Still haven't seen the second Hobbit yet. All right.
Dude,
What? I
Watch
know.
it.
I'm a little behind, okay?
You are like a year behind.
the
but-
extended
what?
edition on the second one is supposed to be really good. Like they left out some
you know
important
what?
scenes.
I'm just saying, since I have been a single man, I haven't gone to see a lot of movies recently.
You know what's funny?
Damn.
What?
What?
The Hobbit movies have come out right around my birthday. This is the third year in a row.
Well,
They
they're-
always come out in December.
you know,
late
the
December.
producer's probably like, "Happy birthday, Jake!
Happy
Have
birthday."
a movie."
So I'm going to be going to see that. That's great.
All right. My top 3 movies. Let's see. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I like
Oh,
that.
I still need to
That
see
was
that.
good.
I haven't seen it.
Let's watch that, Jake.
That
Okay.
was-
Okay,
I've been
Captain-
wanting to.
Captain America
I didn't see
2.
the first one.
that's a good one.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy. That's
Hmm.
fine. Those are my top movies of the year. Of course, they're pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Pretty much. So I don't need it.
most of them are superhero movies.
Indeed.
America.
I like my superheroes.
Me too. So, what about our top 3 games?
Top 3 games of the year.
Top 3 games.
How about you begin this time?
All right.
Work our way backwards this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hearthstone, obviously, because it's just so fun and it's really fun.
Because it's a tabletop card game turned video game. Mobile, too.
Pretty
Do you
much.
have it
Ask
on,
for more.
Do you have it on a tablet or a computer?
You can get it on a tablet. I have it on computer though.
Okay.
And Xenoblade Chronicles.
That just reminded me of something. Thank you.
So good, even though that game came out years ago.
Well, I just played it this year, and it's my game of
yeah.
one of my top 3 games of the year. And of course, number 1 is Smash Brothers, obviously. Like, everybody saw that coming because
No Hyrule Warriors on the top 3.
it's
It's like number 4, I'm imagining.
it's like number 4.
Yeah, just barely.
It
yeah.
was pretty much a tie between that and Hearthstone because
Yeah. Well, my 3 top games of this year that I've played are actually, they're all new releases. The first one is, believe it or not, Phoenix Wright versus, or Ace Attorney versus like Professor Layton. Because
You mentioned that on a previous
Yes, I
episode.
did. Mainly because it was a really long game. It was really well made, and I actually had fun playing it and going through the puzzles and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to like scratching my head the entire time because I had no idea what was going on. And some of the Professor Layton games were kind of either the puzzles were just kind of like what, or the story was kind of convoluted. And this one, it was very easy to understand, but also like the puzzles were hard enough and fun enough that I didn't feel bored or I didn't feel frustrated.
It's fun when puzzles aren't too easy, but they're also not, oh, wow, I'm stuck. I can't move past this level because
Exactly.
it's frustrating.
Exactly. And the way to solve them or to get help on them was a little bit easier as opposed to in the past using all the hint coins and that kind of stuff. Like you still had hint coins, but you used them in a different way. So then my second one is the game I'm playing right now, which is Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, mainly because I get to play all the Final Mix stuff, and it looks beautiful. Now, it does have some parts where it lags, but I'll tell more about that when I actually review it in another segment of this show a little bit later. But it's really fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot, and it's reminding me of the early 2000s when this game was released. So it's a bit of a throwback for me. And then number 3 is Destiny, because it really earned its spot because this is the first-person shooter that I've actually enjoyed and not wanted to just return it. So it's a big feat for me.
that's good. Cool. Jake, What's yours?
Mine are kind of weird.
That's fine.
I don't play video games as much as I used to. I don't buy video games as much as I used to. One of mine is an arcade game that I played at Dave & Buster's, Mario Kart Arcade GP,
Oh, I've played that before.
where they have a bunch of them hooked up, and you can play Mario Kart in an arcade setting with the steering wheel and all.
And they're like exclusive tracks. Like these
Yeah,
aren't in regular games.
Completely different than what's in the regular games. There's different characters. There was Pac-Man and Don-chan from Taiko no Tatsujin.
Yeah.
I have
It's really,
not a clue
it's
what
so-
that is.
Oh, that's the drumming game I mentioned earlier
Yeah.
on another episode.
But yeah, I played that. It's
really weird.
fun.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. There's an announcer that goes, Mario has just taken the lead. Luigi is coming up fast.
Yeah, so it announces what's going on.
It's really weird. Of course, Smash Brothers is one of mine. I played those at a party. My third one is Morrowind, because I've been doing that playthrough. That's about all I have.
And that's a
I told you
real-
mine were weird. That one came out way
Yeah,
long time
that's a
ago.
real throwback. A real true throwback.
All right, cool. So, do we want to talk about
Top 3
animus of the year?
Animes.
Animus?
Weeaboo, Animu.
Animus?
So, okay. I guess I'll start this time.
Sure.
So the top 3 anime, or anime, however you want to pronounce it, depending on where you're from, that I've watched this year are Noragami, which is it's a lesser god of some kind, and he's looking at
A
becoming more
demigod,
powerful, the
sort of.
demigod sort of thing, and he partners
He
Oh,
up with this
Does
chick.
menial tasks for prayer coin.
Yeah,
things.
he rescued a kitten. That's it's
Me
adorable. He rescued a
Me
kitten.
lord.
So yeah.
Me lord.
Melord, yeah.
Yes. And then my second one is Fairy Tale, which because I'm still like in the middle of it. I'm still just kind of yeah.
I'm catching
it's-
up. I'm doing good.
It's when I recommend it to people or tell people about it, I'm like, it's One Piece with wizards, and they're like, really? I'm like, yes, this is exactly what it is. It's One Piece with wizards, and so then my number 3 is Sword Art Online because it's very different.
Yeah.
Because it has a whole bunch of video game MMO references.
Which is pretty much
In the
my
first
life.
season.
It's pretty much my life.
Jake?
Mine are the exact same, except I have Madoka Magica in there, which is about these girls who fight invisible witches that make people depressed.
That sounds actually kind of good.
But in order to get magical powers or become a magical girl, you have to sign a contract with Cube, who's this cute cat alien thing.
Okay.
And it's so cute. It's so good. And it starts out really cheerful, but then it gets dark and depressing and freaky.
Interesting. Well, what's next?
You have to say your anime.
You have to say yours.
Oh, you already... okay. All right. All right. It was Fairy Tale is on there.
We all like Fairy Tale,
Fairy
apparently.
Tale.
It's Caleb's fault that we like it because he's like, "Oh, watch it."
No, that was Rachel's fault. Rachel told me about it, and then
Rachel
I
told
you
you about it,
Yeah.
and then you got so far ahead and finished it, and she hasn't even gotten past the first
Yeah, she's
season.
waiting. She's waiting for the dubbed. I went ahead and said, "Forget that. They're already making new episodes. I'm moving on."
I'm one of those people that I like to do other things while I watch my anime and TV and stuff like that. So I don't want to have to just stare at the screen for 9 years. And what's your other ones?
And then I forgot the other one. Sword Art is on number 1, obviously. Sword Art Online 2. Jake mentioned that to me. I guess there was another one. Does Legend of Korra count?
Sure.
I'd say so.
Sure. All right, that's number 2.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is better.
Yeah, it is.
But
better.
Legend of Korra is good still.
It is
Still
good. I just wonder where they're going to go with it because.
Well, it's the last season, so.
Oh, really? Is there already 4? Yeah, there's 4.
Yep,
this would
they're
be
on the
four-
4th.
Ooh.
It's
What's
getting,
the next-
It's getting
I'll
like
just- I'll-
intense.
What's the
It's
next
intense.
Avatar in the cycle after water?
I think Earth.
It's Earth.
Earth.
Next one's going to be an Earthbender.
If they do another one, is
If they do another one,
20
they
years
said
down the road.
it is possible that they would do it. So those are our top 3 for the year. Next up, we'll have your nerd vocab, and Jake will have his little talking about some weird
Oh, no,
thing?
it's not. I don't have much to say. It just goes along with the nerd vocab.
Oh, okay. Cool. And you're listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. And this next song is... Oh, it's Jake's song.
Yay!
What was that? Neverhood?
Oh, no. Play that one after nerd vocab.
Too late.
Too late. It's already there. So
What?
I don't know
okay.
why.
All
It's
right.
fine.
This next one you're going to hear is from a game that I'm going to talk about during the next segment.
Yes.
So,
All right. Cool.
Here
Here
you
it
go.
is.
Prelude.
Prelude. We are the Nerd Edification Hour. This is Alternation Radio. I'm Jake.
I'm Rachel.
That's Caleb.
I'm Caleb.
That was really
That was-
climactic.
That was...
I'm impressed. Like, whoa.
All right, Jake, what's our nerd vocab for today? This
Today,
is your time, man.
Nerd vocab.
Yes.
Indie.
Not to be mistaken for
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones's nickname.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Actually,
No, we're talking about
no.
indie as in independent, specifically independent video games, not indie music. We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, we don't usually delve into the music part.
I
So, what's the rest of the...
I'm sorry. Would you like a definition?
Yes.
Independent video games, commonly referred to as indie games, are video games created by individuals or small teams, generally without video game publisher financial support. Indie games often focus on innovation and rely on digital distribution.
I see. So, you could say there's a lot of indie games on Steam.
Yes,
There is
A ton.
boo-coo indie games on Steam.
because it's easy to distribute.
And a lot of these
And publish.
a lot of these older games, like, and when I say older, I mean like PC games that were originally released on disc, like back in the 90s and stuff like
That
that.
don't even work on today's
that
operating
don't,
systems.
don't even work on today's operating systems.
Windows
Those,
95. and
like
whatnot.
those are kind of now pseudo considered indie because nobody knew about them until like now, unless you played them then. So
I see. And Jake, you have that song.
Yeah.
Well, you have a thing that you wanted to.
Oh, I was
talk
just
about
going
a
to
bit.
say some of my favorite indie games.
did you want to talk
Is
about
that
the
okay?
game?
I actually have a top 3.
Okay, give the top 3
Okay.
and then tell us about the game that song was from.
All right. Okay. Well, my favorite indie game that I've played before Harmonix made Guitar Hero,
Ooh.
they made other rhythm games. One of them was Frequency, the sequel to which was Amplitude. And I love Amplitude.
And then a prequel called Bass or something like that, right?
What?
Is that what? I don't know.
No.
No? Okay.
No. They are
right,
making
well.
an HD remix reboot of Amplitude that's going to be coming out soon. They just did a Kickstarter for it. That'll be coming out.
Are you going to get it?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Armakrog. The song you just heard before this segment was from a game called The Neverhood, which is a very, very old game, and I'm excited because it's getting a sequel 15 years later.
15
somewhere
years
somewhere
old.
around
Oh.
15. I don't know how many
I'm
years later
having
it's
Grim
about.
Fandango flashbacks now.
And it's called Armakrog, and it's all done in claymation. It's a claymation point-and-click game, and it's so good.
Well, that's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
It's claymation.
All the sets, all the animation is all claymation. And then my other one I wanted to talk about was Armello. It's like a card game, sort of like Hearthstone, but with board game elements to it. That's all I had to say about that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. That's all we had for the segment. I was
I
expecting.
told you
this-
it wasn't much, dude.
I was expecting this big speech. And,
No, I was
you
just
know,
going to
like,
talk
oh,
about the game, and then, like, here's a song from the game.
Okay.
You messed up his flow.
I messed up your flow. I'm sorry, Jake.
You turned his feng
Excuse
shui to feng shui.
Just let it slide. Let it slide.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have another break then. This next song was suggested by Kyle, our producer
Cool.
here. It is Al Yankovic. I think that's how
Weird
you
Al.
say it. Weird Al.
Al Yankovic.
Yeah,
Weird Al
Yankovic.
Pretty much. It's Christmas at Ground Zero because it is Christmas. So
Okay.
Isn't there a
And-
lot of death and gore in this song?
no, that's the other Christmas song he did, which was Santa Goes Crazy. But we're not gonna play that.
Yeah. And next up we have me with my Square Enix stuff.
Her Squeenixes.
Yeah.
Squeenix stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Enix, 'cause people squee when they hear their name.
They do.
Yeah.
All right, you're listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio.
It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping. It's time to face your final destiny. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath a mushroom cloud.
Well, big day's only a few hours away now. I'm sure you're all looking forward to it as much as we are.
You might hear some reindeer on your rooftop or Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill.
Oh, it's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
All right, you are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. Welcome back. And now Rachel has some breaking news for us. I'm Caleb, by the way.
Well, not really breaking
That's
news.
Rachel. And Jake's the birthday boy over there with the
Yeah.
eyeball.
I don't know why Kyle had this thing in here.
Because
this is a Halloween prop.
I don't know. Jake, would you
You almost knocked over my sunglasses.
Jake?
I didn't.
I know it's your birthday, Jake, but could you not throw
Okay.
things?
Well, I have some Square Enix
They're all
news.
plastic. So.
I have Square Enix news, guys.
Oh, you don't
Okay.
want it to
Okay.
break?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell that in the next section because
Okay.
it's a movie, and I want to keep things consistent.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So so all of you probably know if you've been watching our show that I am a huge Square Enix fan, and my favorite game by them isn't even out yet. But they've been working on it for 8 going on 9 years now, and I've followed it every step of the way, and we're finally getting a demo for Final Fantasy 15 in March when Final Fantasy Type 0 HD comes out on the Xbox One and the PS4.
Oh, that's
Now-
a lot of numbers. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Type
Yes.
015.
First things first.
01521.
0.365
Yeah.
HD
Right,
remix.
exactly. First things first, if you do not pre-order Type 0, you will not get a demo of Final Fantasy 15 unless you are like one of the first people in the store to get the game, because the demo is only going to be on first printed copies of the game.
What a way to sell a game.
So, well, it's basically to push pre-orders, and which is good. It's good if you pre-order. It's never a bad thing if you pre-order. And I don't get why
Yeah, it is.
people...
It
Well,
can be a bad
yeah,
thing if you
Why?
pre-order.
It can be
How is it a
because
bad
the
thing?
game might suck.
It's like, oh, it's in development. Oh, cool. This looks good.
Okay, so you put...
Oh, this feature won't be in the game. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, this feature won't be in the game.
Okay, well, so you put $5 down, and if it turns out you don't
It's
want
not
it...
always $5.
Yeah.
Well, most people,
Say
it's $5.
on Steam
If
if
you-
it's like full price.
Yeah, if you get it... Well, it's not going to be on Steam. It's not gonna
Well,
be
I'm
on
just
Steam.
saying in retrospect pre-orders, but
Getting
we'll
really
talk. We can
heated.
talk about
Like-
this.
Heated discussion.
And in any case, if you could pre-order it from, say, like a place like GameStop and you only have to put down $5, then there you go. Then you can remove it anytime you want, and it's your money. If you want it back, you can have
It's
it.
your money if you need it. When you need it now.
I love that joke.
Hey, are
But-
we gonna have time to open these?
Yes,
Yes.
in the last
Okay.
segment. But in any case, just yesterday, Square decided, okay, well, we're working on recording the English voices and stuff for the demo. It's probably already done.
Are they known dub voice actors?
I think some of them are. I think they're like Final Fantasy vets, like they're veterans for Final Fantasy voice acting. Like they've been known to do work with them before. Or even in just Square Enix in general. So we know they're good. Or at least, on par with anime voice acting, which can be good. But in any case,
issue puff.
But in any case, so the trailer that they showed at the Tokyo Game Show, showcasing all the changes and stuff like that, was in Japanese, right? And now it's in English. They've put English voices with it. So that kind of says, hey, look, we're putting it in English. You're not going to have to play something in Japanese. So, while that is fine, I wouldn't mind playing something in Japanese. It'd be a little confusing, but at least people are able to know kind of what's going on. Now, one of the big things that I noticed in the trailer, though, was at one point when they're in the car, the radio comes on, and they call this one character on the radio that they're referring to the Emperor of Nibelheim. And Nibelheim is a town in
Norway.
No.
It sounds like it'd be in Norway. Heim.
It's a town in Final Fantasy VII. So all the Final Fantasy VII fans, like, their heads popped off, they spun around in circles, they projectile vomited because...
Oh, that's
I can't remember.
saying more than when they revealed that Final Fantasy VII was coming to PS4.
They all take place in Spira, right?
No, they're all... Okay, if we have to get into a discussion about the Final Fantasy continuity,
we'll
that
be here
needs
for
to be-
another hour.
Yes, that needs to be an entire show itself because it's complicated.
Yeah, welcome to the Final Fantasy special.
Welcome
I'll
to
bring
every
my
Square
Buster
Enix
sword
game.
and I'll blonde my hair and have spikes. I'll be Cloud. And
I'll be
Jake will be a
the world ends with
Moogle.
you. Someone from.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
I'll be
Jake
a
will be a
Moogle.
Moogle.
You'll be
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
But
good.
yeah, so it's complicated, but people kind of freaked out about that, and I thought it was neat.
Kupo?
So I'm interested to see how that references it, or if it's just kind of like a reference to Final Fantasy VII. If it's just a reference. But in any case, and now that's all that's announced on that front. But I have been playing Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD remake. Are you okay? Am I boring you?
No, I have a yawning problem.
Okay, but Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix.
Kingdom Cards.
Kingdom Carts.
Kingdom Carts, yes. Well, there is kart racing in Birth by Sleep. Believe it
What?
or not. Yes, there is. There's a racing portion in
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep.
Pretty much.
It's not the gummy ship skateboard
No.
No.
Literally,
You're on
drive
a
your Keyblade.
Yeah,
pretty much.
you're driving
Through space.
a Keyblade
Saw that.
motorcycle thing through this kart track in the
Arena,
Disney Castle thing. Yeah, it's weird. But in any case, I haven't gotten to Birth by Sleep yet, but I am playing the Final Mix edition of 2.
2.
And
And you're having troubles with the boss I saw on Facebook? No?
it's
Not more?
She put it on proud mode.
No, I didn't. It's on normal mode, and it's really hard. It's and
It's Demix during Hollow Bastion. Dance, water, dance. She can't do it.
Oh
in
my
time.
gosh.
No, that's
Oh,
fine. I
that
have no
guy.
trouble with Demix. Demix is easy to beat.
Triangle, 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 triangle.
Pretty much all triangles, yeah. But because it's the Final Mix edition, there's a lot of extra stuff. So there's extra cutscenes, extra boss battles, and there's these extra boss battles called the Absent Silhouettes. And what these guys are is basically if you played Chain of Memories, where you defeated some of the members of the Organization 13, like Zexion, Marluxia,
Marluxia.
Are you sure?
Marluxia.
Are you sure? Does it X make the sh
They all
sound?
have X in their name. They have to get creative with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay, and whatever.
Shion.
Then the lightning chick with the really
The lightning
fast
chick
and
with the needles and
yeah, with the
the
needles.
weird
Like
antennas out of her
Larkson
hair.
or something.
Larkseen.
Larkseen.
Yeah.
I
know
don't
you did.
know. I will figure it out. But
Zexion.
yeah, so you defeated those guys and the other dude who's really gruff. that has
Laxus.
The hammer, the
with
big sword.
the giant
dude.
wrench. It's a wrench.
giant wrench?
It's a wrench.
Okay.
It's really weird.
So-
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either. But so you defeated them, right, in Chain of Memories. So when you run into Demix for the first time in the underworld in Olympus Coliseum level,
He's like Axel killed everyone
yeah.
at Castle Oblivion.
Yeah, yeah. So he after you fight him in that first little thing where you're destroying the little water copies of him, he comes up to you outside of that little room and he points at this glowing orb thing which has a book inside of it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, what? And so it's like, if you really want to, unlock who you truly are, because, you're part of you is Roxas or something, you should check out these
What are you
absence-
talking
Yeah.
about? You're Roxas.
Yeah.
Who's Roxas?
Who's Roxas?
Right.
Stop calling me Roxas.
He
Stop
goes-
it.
Yeah, he goes, check out these absent silhouettes. And so
Is it Zexion's book?
yes, it's
It's his
Zexion.
lexicon?
Yes. So
cool.
you go in there and you battle like the memory of Zexion, and he handed my behind to me. Like I first, the battle level on Olympus Coliseum is like level 16. I was like a level 20 and I still couldn't beat the guy. Like it was ridiculous because like all the different actions that he would take were so fast that there wasn't even reaction commands for any of his stuff.
I can't beat him. There wasn't even reaction commands.
And I was like, wait, what?
I
And
hit triangle. It does nothing.
And then finally, I beat him when I was a level 25. I finally beat him, and I was like, okay. And I got a recipe for this. It's for his book. I got a recipe for his book to use as a weapon for like Donald or something. Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know. And Donald as in Donald Duck, listeners. And then
Scrooge, as in Scrooge
so
McDuck.
as you progress through the game, more of these absent silhouettes come out, and the next one is Larkscene. And the first
got
time I tried to beat her, I was like, oh, I should go ahead and level up my wisdom form on this battle. This would be a good idea. I tried to do wisdom form, and it turns into Heartless Sora.
Oh no!
And then I
Revert.
can't even heal myself
Reverse
or
form.
revert.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. And I just have to kind of run away from her.
Have Kyrie hug you. You'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. I have to kind of run away from her, and I can't because she's so darn fast. And I was like, well, looks like I'm going to have to wait till I'm level 35 to beat this chick.
As cool as the reverse form is, it's really just not helpful.
So
it is kind of cool, though.
That's the point.
Basic-
It's supposed to mess you up.
It's just like, oh, it's so cool, but I can't do anything.
And what's also extra in this thing is it's something called puzzle mode. You collect these little they look like crowns. They're glowing crowns throughout each level. And
Keychains.
then when you collect them, you actually go into Jiminy's journal and put together these puzzles. And when you complete the puzzles, you unlock items. So there's a bunch of extra little stuff that you could complete that adds to the completion thing of the game. And there's extra cutscenes, and I've seen, I think, 3 extra cutscenes right now, and a lot of it has to do with the organization, which is super neat. Because you kind of didn't know what was going on with them the entire time. But I'm having fun with it.
I want to learn more about the card guy with the earrings.
Oh, him. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I learn anything extra
Okay.
about him.
That sounds
because
good.
he didn't come
He's
back.
the one with the least amount of information.
Yeah,
on
Pretty
he
it.
much.
didn't come back.
He's just like,
when the other
hey,
guys
let's
came
play a little
back.
card game.
Oh, spoiler alert.
then-
He didn't come back when the other guys came back.
What?
Huh.
Come back?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
like as a...
in Dream Drop Distance, they come back. All of them come back. And some of them...
What happened to him?
Well, they all get their hearts back and they become human again. But some of them go with Xehanort, and some
He
of
did?
them don't.
No, it's weird.
It's
It's weird. We'll have to wait
Why
till
did they
3.
destroy Zexion's grave?
I don't know. But he's back, but he's a kid, I think. Yeah.
Right.
I think he's a kid.
Yeah, because
I
he's the
can't remember.
youngest.
It's been so long.
Yeah. I'm going to have to play that game again,
Ugh.
too. Oh,
But-
God.
All right, cool. So that was Rachel's little adventure.
Wow,
back
listeners
into
have no
Kingdom
idea
Hearts.
what we're talking
No, they're
about.
probably
Oh.
confused.
Well, it looks
Tune
like
in
we've done
out.
our job today. Confuse everyone. This next song is, you know what? I don't know about anybody else, but I have not heard the 12 Days of Christmas.
Never.
Okay,
But-
we'll play it. And then
But
last...
this is
Play it and you'll
Reliant
hear it.
K's 12 Days of Christmas.
Black what?
So it's
All
different.
right, awesome.
Reliant
Black
K's.
Cakes?
Reliant K.
Reliant K's.
K.
Reliant
K.
K.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is K
All right.
her name?
No, it's just... You'll find out.
Okay, you're listening to the
You'll
Nerd
find out,
Edification
okay?
Hour on Alternation Radio, and next up we'll be talking about
Movies.
All right.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, and a partridge in a pear tree. What's a partridge and what's a pear tree? Well, I
true love gave to me. 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings. 4 golden birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 8 maids of milk and 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milk and 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. Ooh-wee-ah. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. What's a partridge and what's a pear tree? Well, I don't know, so please don't ask me. But I can bet those are terrible gifts to get. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milk and 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. All belongs me. 4, 3 French, 2 doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 11 pipers piping, 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milk and 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. 5 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 12 drummers strumming, 10 birds are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. It's in there.
And we are back on the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. I am Rachel, and I have with me my friend Jake
Hi.
and Caleb.
Yo, what's up?
So we're going to talk about movies.
Movies.
Hobbit comes out tomorrow.
Battle of the 5 armies.
love
Yeah, tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Hey, that's technically kind of a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Kind
is.
of.
I haven't
Annie.
seen that in
Ish.
forever.
Oh, God. But yeah, Hobbit comes out tomorrow. I'm not seeing it tomorrow, but I'm probably going to see it before the week's out.
Yeah, same.
I'll see it when someone takes me or goes with me because I don't know.
You still have to watch the second one.
I still haven't
When are you
seen the
guys
second
done with
one.
finals? I mean,
Tomorrow.
Tonight.
oh, that's good.
Tonight is my last class.
I don't have to worry about that. So,
Well, hey. Miss graduation. Just
Yeah.
want that out there. All right, what else?
That's all we had to say about Hobbit, I guess.
yeah, I mean, it's the third installment. It's the last one of the Hobbit trilogy, which is I don't know why they couldn't have just done 2, but you know, I'm not gonna question the director.
Well,
because
at least
it's
they
not my
didn't
job.
split the final part into 2 parts.
Because of the wonderful things Peter Jackson does. I'm still holding out for a box set, extended edition, Blu-ray.
Of course you are.
What?
Of course you are. You are just
To go with my Lord of the Rings box set, extended edition, Blu-ray. What?
you're just shoving money into his pockets. That's what you're doing.
Okay.
And then another thing is Pirates 5.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No
Pirates.
Tales.
Yeah, it's not scheduled to start filming until this coming summer 2015. Orlando Bloom apparently has been in talks he's interested in it, which is good because I missed him.
Which is a shame because
Um,
stay out of it.
Why? It's a good. Wait until you hear it.
Hey,
It's gonna,
you know what? As long as they don't have another big love interest story, I'm fine with him. being in it.
No, it's not going to be a big love
That was my
interest thing.
issue.
Yeah, it's not. No. Basically, what's happening is like Johnny Depp's on board. They have this one pirate who I don't remember his name, but he is coming after Jack for revenge because Jack killed his brother or something like that.
His brother.
Yeah, and so
killed my family.
they're wanting this one to kind of act as a soft reboot for the series in a way. They're trying to do a different thing, kind of. So it's apparently a lot of the interaction with Orlando. What they're saying is it's gonna have interaction between him and his son,
Which is cool, which
Which
I
is-
would enjoy.
which is good because Orlando Bloom's character Will is now Davy Jones, and he's kind of at the
And
bottom
he
of the
lives
ocean.
forever.
Yeah, he's at the bottom of the ocean, so there's probably going to be some bottom of the ocean stuff.
He helps the lost souls get to the other side.
Yes, but
At the bottom of the ocean.
I know people every time the pirate movies are brought up, they're like, "Oh, there's so many of them," and I'm just like, "But they're adventure movies. You don't get that kind of adventure movies anymore." And
This is true. This is true.
and
All
it's
true.
classic Disney-based adventure.
It is
So
Disney.
I'm just like,
Everybody forgets that it's Disney.
yeah, and
Dude.
I just love it. I love it, and the soundtracks are wonderful. There's nothing bad about any.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, oh, I love Hans Zimmer.
That is who it
I love
did
that
it, right?
man.
The soundtrack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first one was Klaus Badelt though, but he correct me if I'm wrong in my pronunciation, friends who are music majors. But Hans continued the themes that he set up. But so I'm excited about it just because I love pirates.
I'll go see it. I'm not like, woohoo, but I'll go see it.
Yep. And speaking of lost souls.
What?
Speaking of lost souls.
Oh, is this your thing?
Yes, this is my thing.
She just found this
Okay.
out
I
like 10
just
minutes
found
ago.
this out like 10 minutes ago. I was on Facebook during the break, and
Audio levels over there.
my friend Autumn liked this post, and it is about my favorite movie, Beetlejuice. It's like my all-time favorite movie, and
Say it one more
They've-
time, it'll show up.
Beetlejuice.
Ah.
I'm already in the stripes, guys. Let's get real here. But basically, someone's been writing a script for the sequel, and Winona Ryder's been interested. Michael Keaton's been interested, and Tim Burton said, "Well, if the script is good, I'll do it." And then finally,
That's how he talks.
yeah, pretty much. Finally, in an interview with MTV recently, he was like, "Oh yeah. I've read the preliminary script. It's good. I'm already on board. It's going to be great." And so it's very, very early. There's not even a production timetable.
Halloween 2016. Expect it out.
Like he starting in March, he's starting filming on the movie adaptation for Miss Peregrine's Missing Children or something like that. It's a really creepy, interesting book that's good. Like I've read parts of it, and I want to read it now that I know Tim Burton's doing a movie adaptation.
When do
But
all those video game movies come out, like Ratchet and Clank?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. But
Wow.
yeah. But
Okay.
basically he's on board. What got him really interested in it again is he was doing this music video with The Killers, which is an indie band, kind of. And Winona Ryder was involved. And seeing her again brought back all the memories, and he got really excited about it. And then so he's like, you know what, I'm going to go read that script. And so here we are. And of course, Michael Keaton's been exchanging emails with him. And so we'll probably see it in the next few years. And I'm super excited since it's been 30 years since the first movie came out. I'm not even that old.
Wow.
So, oh, God. But so excited that it's actually been confirmed.
Well, with that being said, I think that'll be the last little bit of news we have here this year.
This year.
This year on the Nerd Edification Hour.
That's
and, of course, we'll have to change the
Season
time for
Yes.
next
2.
semester.
Yeah,
So,
so keep an eye on our Twitter, our Facebook, and YouTube. We'll probably be announcing what the new time or date will be for the show. So keep an eye on that.
yep. And stay
And
fancy
or location.
till next year. And here's the Kingdom Hearts Traverse Town music
Hey.
as our little outro here. And
Sweet.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Happy
happy holidays,
holidays.
and all that good stuff. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.